Hello, good morning. Hi, Margareta. Hi, everyone.
Hello, zdravo, dobro jutro svima, dobro jutro Rocco.
Dobro jutro, Margareta. So we have some kind of a special morning because this is about me, talking about me, who I am.
Yes, because lots of people asked me, who is this man? Dakle, evo, ovo jutro je posebno po tome što ćemo da predstavimo Roka i što ćemo da čujemo njegovu priču. Yes, please.
Let's start at the very beginning. So obviously I have a mother, and when I was 5, my mom was sick.
Naravno, ima majku i kada sam imao svega 5 godina, mama je bila bolesna.
And she had to go to the hospital.
I morala je u bolnicu.
And one night my father told me and my brother that let's sit down and say a prayer for mommy.
I onda je otac jedno veče zatražio od njega, od Roka i brata njegovog, da se pomole za mamu.
Because she had to undergo a surgery and yes.
Ja. Da, morala je na operaciju i naravno ne zna se uvek.
And then 2 days later she came home, but she had lots of pain and she was suffering from the pain and other things.
Nekoliko dana kasnije došla je kući, ali je patila od jako puno bolova.
And then with my brother, we decided we have to do something. We have to heal mommy. We have to do something.
I oni brat su odlučili da moraju nešto da učine, da moraju nekako da iscele majku.
And at that time, there was something new showing up in Hungary. It's called mind control from Jose Silva.
I tada se nešto novo pojavilo u Mađarskoj, a to je Silva kontrola uma, Josea Silve.
And my brother bought the book. It's called, Mind Control. You can heal.
Da, i onda je njegov brat kupio tu knjigu, Kontrola uma od Silve Jose.
And the good thing that at the age of 5, I was already reading because my mom taught me how to read. Like, she spent a lot of time on this for me. So I was able to read the book together with my brother.
I kaže Rocco, iako je imao svega 5 godina, majka ga je naučila da čita, tako da je bio u stanju da zajedno sa bratom pročita celu knjigu.
And we were making all the the exercises and the processes together and practicing that method.
I oni su sve te procese iz knjige primenjivali i praktikovali na mami.
And it was, like fantastic, like opening up a beautiful world, which is like fantasy world, that what else is possible in this reality.
I naravno time su otvorili jedan potpuno novi, fantastičan svet beskonačnih mogućnosti i čuda. I šta je zaista još moguće na ovom svetu.
And then, luckily my mom get recovered and healed.
Srećom, majka se oporavila potpuno i iscelila, izlečila.
I wouldn't say that we did it. I don't see, to me it wouldn't be true, because when I was 20, then I was talking about all of this with my mother, and she was also talking about what she went through.
Kaže, ne bi ja sad pripisao sebi i bratu da smo mi to napravili, to isceljenje, ali kasnije when you were 20, kad bi imao već 20 godina, onda je pričao o tome sa majkom i ona je takođe, on je to sve njoj ispričao, a i ona je takođe ispričala kroz šta je ona prolazila.
So she said that actually she had cancer in the small intestine, and actually she had metastasis, cancer everywhere else in the body.
Imala je, znači, rak tankog creva i metastaze, znači u celom telu praktično, prisustvo raka.
And when the doctors made the surgery, then they said, look, we cannot help. It's impossible because it's everywhere in the body.
A doktori su onda rekli da oni ne mogu da pomognu stvarno mnogo, iako su uradili operaciju, jer je rak svugde unutar tela se raširio.
So after the surgery, I mean, they removed a few meters of the small intestine.
Odstranili su nekoliko metara tankog creva.
And they said, go home, say, like, spend your time with your kids because you have 2 weeks left.
I onda su je rekli, idi kući i provedi vreme sa svojom decom, jer ti je ostalo još 2 nedelje života.
And then my mom decided that, no, I have 2 kids and I want to be with them. I want to see them growing up. I want to stay their mother. I'm going to live.
I onda je majka unutar sebe odlučila, ne dolazi u obzir, imam 2 dece i hoću da budem uz njih, hoću da ih gledam kako odrastaju i biram da živim.
And 6 months later, she went back for the checkup that no one expected that she would survive. And they were so amazed, like, oh my God, what have you done?
I nakon 6 meseci je otišla na kontrolni pregled, što niko nije ni očekivao da će se pojaviti, jer su je već otpisali, a oni su bili zadivljeni šta si sa sobom ti to učinila, šta si uspela da uradiš.
Actually, I'm very grateful for her because this is something that opened up an amazing space in life, like something new that I still enjoy since then, everything I've learned and everything that I see from the world.
I Rocco kaže da je jako zahvalan za nju i za sve to što se desilo, jer je to otvorilo jedan potpuno novi prostor mogućnosti, čuda i svega onoga što on u stvari od tada ceo svoj život živi i praktikuje.
And it also shows me the power of choice.
I to mi takođe pokazuje kolika je moć našeg ličnog izbora.
And so, I was always interested about healing myself or healing people and how healing can happen, how it works.
I od uvek sam zaista bio zainteresovan za to da dokučim, da saznam kako isceljenje funkcioniše i šta je moguće sve za isceljenje.
So after that, I mean, later, when I was around 18, I met Reiki. So within a few years, I became a Reiki master and teacher, and I was practicing that.
With the 18?
Around 23, 24. So it took a few years.
Yes. Sad oko 23-24 godine je, znači sve vreme je prisutno to sa njima, sad 23-4 je završio za mastera za Reiki.
And that was also an amazing journey and I really enjoyed that.
I to je takođe bio jedan zanimljiv i zadivljujući put i u tome je takođe uživao.
And then I had a few years when I was practicing different kinds of massage, like deep tissue massage or relaxation massage, reflexology, and even head massage.
Onda je nekoliko godina praktikovao razne terapijske masaže, duboka relaksaciona, refleksologija i čak i masaža glave. Znači onda je to, da kažemo, obuhvatio takođe.
And that was also really amazing, like you can work with someone's body and you already have information and knowing about the sort of like a superficial power that people could use to contribute to their recovery?
Dakle, zanimljivo je, zadivljujuće da u stvari kada se povežeš sa nečijim telom i znaš da to dodatno još propraćuje nekakva viša sila koja u tome zajedno učestvuje. Malo sam parafrazirala, ali suština je ta.
And then in 2013, then I met, I've decided to attend a one-year training called Family Constellation, based on Bert Hellinger's work. That was in Hungary, in the Hellinger Institute.
A 2013. je na institutu Berta Hellingera, koji je ustanovio porodične konstelacije ili porodični poredak ljubavi, koji je onda tamo proveo godinu dana izučavajući taj metod.
And then also I met access bars and access consciousness.
In the same time.
Yes. Sort of like
yes.
I met the things at the same time. I mean, I started Family Constellation in 2013, and I've heard about access at the same time.
Da. I u isto vreme kad je počeo porodične konstelacije je sreo i access consciousness. Znači tako 2013.
And also, as I attended that Family Constellation training, I had a fear that I wouldn't be able to step up or step out in front of the people and tell them what they should do or talk about anything or lead a session.
Kad je se obučavao za instruktora porodičnih konstelacija, nekako nije sebe video da bi mogao da stane pred ljude, da vodi grupu, da vodi sesiju.
And then I decided I need to try what an access bar session can do. And the facilitator who gave it to me was facilitating me on my points of view about, and my fears.
I onda je se odlučio za barse da vidi šta to može da doprinese. I facilitator koji je sa njim radio, čistili su tačke gledišta u vezi tih njegovih, da kažem, strahova i tačaka gledišta vezano za ovo što, jel tako, kao nije on u mogućnosti to da radi.
And what happened that like 2 weeks after this session, I had my own one-day family constellation workshop where I was facilitating people, and we had 6 people coming to that workshop.
Bravo, yes. And nakon 2 nedelje, posle te bar sesije, kada su oni čistili sve te ometanja i strahovi i sve ostalo, svega 2 nedelje posle toga je imao grupu za porodičnu konstelaciju od 6 učesnika i on je to vodio, radio.
And, this happened while I was only halfway through that one-year training, not even finished the training.
A to se desilo u vreme kada još uvek nije ni završio trening, znači bio je otprilike negde na pola puta do kraja da završi trening.
Like how many points of view we have, we can't do things until we totally complete it and have all the certificates and everything.
Da, i koje sve mi tačke gledišta imamo u vezi toga da sve prvo moramo da završimo, da imamo sve moguće sertifikate i da se tek onda upustimo zaista u iskustvo.
And then, a few years later, when I became a certified facilitator, then then things started to change again.
Da, i onda kada je posle nekoliko godina u Access Consciousnessu postao sertifikovani voditelj, onda se ponovo to zavrtelo i počela nova promena da se odigrava.
When I was attending the first CF training, then Gary and Dane said that all the CFs, you are here to bring up information from consciousness that would contribute to the people that we cannot share with people because they have sort of like limited capacities, the two of them.
I na njegovom tom prvom CF treningu za facilitatora sertifikovanog, Gary Dane su rekli da su oni ti, znači novi facilitatori ti koji će dalje ljudima širiti svesnost na način na koji mogu da prime, jer, kaže Gary Dane, ne mogu da im daju, ne može se dati sve jer nemaju taj kapacitet, a zato je dalje na facilitatorima da to dalje sprovedu.
And then
iz prostora svesnosti. Yes, please.
And then, you know, I was looking for what is the information I should bring up, what is mine, and then there was a keyword like acoustic wave. And then I started to play with that. What is this? Because I was so curious. I had no idea, actually.
Da. I onda se Rocco zapitao, dakle, koja je to informacija, to što su Dane i Gary tražili, koja je to informacija koju je on treba da da ljudima, i onda mu se stalno pojavljivalo to akustični talas. I onda je počeo sa time da se igra i da radi.
And then I was asking for more to show up, and in very, you know, sudden moments, information was channeled and came to me that what is this actually? How can we use it? What can we do with this?
I naravno što se više ka tome otvarao, više mu se spuštala ta informacija, praktično je kanalisao informaciju vezanu za akustični talas, šta je to što mi s tim možemo, kako da ga upotrebimo, kako da ga koristimo za našu dobrobit, za isceljenje i za sve ono što nam je zabavno.
And, you know, this was in 2017. So I created the Your Acoustic Body class, and that was, you know, approved by Access Consciousness.
I to je bilo 2017. I tada je kreirao tvoje akustično telo tečaj, seminar. I taj seminar je bio odobren priznat, da kažemo, u okviru alata Access Consciousnessa.
And I started to bring in all this information. Like I was using acoustic body as for the very first time in Access Consciousness. Like I brought this term into Access.
Dakle, Rocco je prvi doneo taj izraz akustično telo u Access Consciousness i počeo sa time da radi.
And, you know, since that, there are other specialty classes I created. One is about abuse that was also approved by Access Consciousness, even special approval from Gary Douglas.
Takođe je napravio još specijalističkih kurseva u okviru Access Consciousnessa koji su odobreni od Accessa. Tečaj o zlostavljanju je specijalno odobrio Gary Douglas.
And also the other specialty class which called Joyful Relationship.
I takođe još jedan specijalistički tečaj koji se zove Radosne veze.
And for me, you know, these tools about Access, I really enjoy it because I really like to see if there is a tool, how does it work? Actually, does it work? And what does it bring up for me? Like, how can this be utilized and also handed over to the people so they could also use it?
Da. Jako mu je to zanimljivo da se kroz Access igre i stvara sa tim alatima koje da vidi kako oni primenjuju, odnosno da li rade, kako rade i kako mogu da doprinesu ljudima i da ih onda preda ljudima na način da i oni mogu da ih koriste samostalno.
Like, you know, like when I was practicing the light and heavy tool, like for 2 or 3 weeks, I was asking questions like 2 hours or sometimes 3 hours a day. Of course, at the beginning, it was very tiring.
Kad je počeo da radi sa Axisovim alatima, bio je u stanju po 2 do 3 sata dnevno da provodi nekoliko nedelja, znači da provodi u nekom od pitanja i kaže, naravno, u početku je to bilo malo i zamorno.
And, but, you know, as you practice something and you start to have the flavor of it, you start to enjoy it. So it started to be fun as well.
Da, međutim, kako vreme je odmicalo i kako počneš da dobijaš okus toga, prestaje da bude naporno i dosadno i počinje da bude u stvari zabavno i jedva čekaš u stvari da se time baviš.
And, you know, I was so lucky because we started to travel around the world and we attended so many amazing access classes. Like we've been to the 9 trainees class and advanced body classes and 7-day classes in Costa Rica.
I bivajući u svim tim procesima i alatima, putovali su puno Axisovih tečajeva, posjećivali, završavali, kao što je 9 transova, kao što su napredni telesni tečajevi i takođe 7-dnevni susret tečaj, ne znam kako bi ga nazvala, na Kostariki sa Gerijem i Dejnom i celom ekipom.
So, how to say, I can see that when people say that, you know, it's too much time, it's too much effort, and my life is sort of like doesn't allow me to spend this much time with the tools. I can totally understand it. It really requires
meni je
a lot.
potpuno jasno. Meni je potpuno jasno kad ljudi kažu, pa to je previše vremena, nemam toliko vremena da provedem radeći sa alatima po 2-3 sata. Kaže, totalno on to shvata.
But long time ago, I received one message from my dad, and he said that people can take away money and your belongings, but they cannot take away what you know. Da.
Kaže, od tate je primio jednu vrednu i važnu poruku da ljudi mogu da ti uzmu i novac i ono što posjeduješ, ali ono ko si ti ne može niko da ti uzme.
So maybe it's just a point of view that I can really utilize in my life, but for me it really makes sense. It's really valuable.
Da, za njega je zato to jako vredno i ima smisla i na taj način sprovodi svoje vreme i život sada.
So sort of like it's my message as well. I would like to hand over to the people that what you invest into your own development, into your own knowledge and consciousness, it will be yours and no one can take it from you.
Da, i to je to i njegova poruka svima nama, da ulažemo u sebe, u svoj razvoj, u svoj napredak, jer to je definitivno nešto što nam nikad niko ne može oduzeti. Da.
Yeah, you know, if you learn riding a bike, you will always know how to ride a bike. If you learn swimming, you will always know how to swim. And if you learn to use the tools, you will know how to use the tools.
Da. To vam je, kaže, kao što kad naučite da vozite bicikl, uvek znate da vozite, kad naučite da plivate, uvek znate da plivate, pa tako i sa ovim alatima, kada ih usvojite i ovladate njima i naučite, uvek su sa vama i uvek možete da ih primenite.
So this is an invitation, please. Use the tools, it's for you, it will create greater for you, and please, if you do it, have fun as well with that. enjoy it.
Da. I ovo je pozivnica za vas da stvarno predano koristite alate, da će vam doneti mnogo više, kreirati mnogo više za vaše živote i naravno napravite sebi zabavu od toga i uživajte u životu.
Thank you so much. I think this was a bit more than expected, like planned as 5 minutes, but that's it.
That was amazing, really amazing story. Thank you for sharing this story with us. Rocco, ovo je možda bilo malo duže od nego što smo planirali, međutim, ja kažem, stvarno zadivljujuća priča i hvala mu što je svoju priču podelio ovako sa nama. And I really do appreciate your energy and your, you know, like being as you are. I stvarno baš cenim to što je on takav kakav je i yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Margareta. And see you very soon.
Yes, juhu! Vidimo se uskoro. Ajde, čao.
Ajde, ciao.